In this section, I will show you how to get help in R and how to use libraries and set working directory in R. First, launch RStudio. In the console panel, we can enter R commands. If we want to get help of a particular R function, for example, the mean function, we enter $mean. Hit enter. Now, we can see the help file in the help panel. It tells us what arithmetic mean is and how we can use this mean function. At the bottom of the help file, you can see the example code sometimes. We can also search the help files for a word or phrase. For example, we enter help.search parentheses. In the parentheses, we enter quotes, weighted mean. Hit enter. You will see multiple help pages listed in the help panel, since there are multiple functions whose name match or contain the phrase that we searched. We click the one we want to see. Stats, weighted.mean. Stats, weighted mean. It's the weighted mean function in the stats package. Click it. Scroll down. You can see the whole help file of weighted mean. Okay, we come back to the console panel. To find help for a package, we can use help function. For example, we want to see the information about dplyr package. We enter help parentheses package equals quotes dplyr. Hit enter. Well, we see in the help panel that no package named dplyr could be found. That's because this package has not been installed in our R yet. So, we enter install.packages parentheses quote dplyr. Hit enter. Now, we see the package and dependencies are being installed. Okay, installation complete. Now, we enter the command again. Help parentheses package equals quotes dplyr. Hit enter. This time, the help file shows up in the help panel. ls is a useful function. ls parentheses lists all objects in the environment. The result, character parentheses 0, means there is no object in our environment at present. In order to use the functions defined in the package dplyr, we need to load the package into the session first. In the console panel, we enter library parentheses dplyr. Hit enter. Now the package has been loaded. We can use the built-in data in the dplyr package. We enter data parentheses iris. It will load the iris dataset into the environment. You can see the iris dataset in the environment panel. We also call this iris dataset an object. It is stored in the data frame object. You can also enter str parentheses iris to get a summary of the object structure. It contains the same information as what you see in the environment panel. You can enter class parentheses iris to find a class the object belongs to. You should see data frame here. Iris is a data frame object. In order to use a particular function from a package, we use the syntax package name, double colons, function. For example, here we enter dplyr, double colons, select parentheses. That means we want to use the select function in the package dplyr. Functions with the same name might be defined in different packages. Even the names are the same, the functions are not necessarily the same. If you already loaded multiple such packages in your R session, you can use this way to avoid ambiguity. Use package name, double colons, function, so that R knows the specific function you want to use. Well, you don't have to use this way if there is no ambiguity. The same as before, you can use question mark followed by your function to check the help file of the function. Now, let's check two of the useful functions, setWD and getWD. We use setWD to change the current working directory. For example, here we enter setWD parentheses, double quotes. In the double quotes, I enter the directory where I want to put all my class files. Now, I use getWD parentheses to check whether my directory setting is correct. GetWD parentheses finds the current working directory where inputs are found and outputs are sent. This introduction to R is based on the base R cheat sheet produced by RStudio. Please check the cheat sheet for more commonly used commands.